Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Shantae G and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a story time on my first apartment. My first apartment, as I currently sit inside my first apartment. Yeah, my first apartment. I did all this on my own. I put everything in here by myself. I did this on my own. I made this happen. LOL, but nah, y'all, for real. So my first apartment story time, y'all. Getting here, inside here, was crazy. I'm gonna insert the my empty apartment tour, like a smidge of it, inside this video because I didn't record a lot. It was just a lot going on, but I will insert that. Okay, so from the video, like walking in and recording this video, the apartment doesn't look bad, but when you're in person and you look at the little things that's wrong with the apartment, then you start to be like, okay, what in the world is going on? For starters, the smoke detector. The smoke detector needed a battery. I told them that it needed a battery, and of course they knew that it needed a battery because they were working inside here. So I told them it needed a battery. Months went by, they still had not put a battery. I had got used to the sound, so I was like, whatever. I finally changed the battery. So that's that. All my appliances are old. Like, this apartment is not updated, so all the appliances and stuff are old and rusted and just a mess. The bathroom shower head looks like it's gonna fall out the wall. The shower curtain rod is rolling. It's just little stuff here and there that's irritating. But yeah, this is my first apartment. This is my house. I'm McLenday. This is my house. Let me just go ahead and get straight into the story. So, I graduated August 1st, 2020. And prior to that, back in like July, I was applying to jobs like heavily. Like, I was applying to 10, 15 jobs at one time. Like, I was like, I really need to move. I really want to move into my own apartment. Like, I'm not trying to be in my parents' house. Like, get me out of here ASAP. Like, ASAP. Like, when I graduate, I need to be gone. Like, so I was just applying to jobs. Got a call back on a few jobs. Followed through with one of the jobs or whatever, which is the job I'm currently at. Side note, I hate it there. But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's another story time. So yeah, I applied for the job. They called me. We did the interview. They gave me the offer letter. Boom. The process went quickly. So it was going quickly and then it slowed down. So, and I feel like they did it kind of backwards because I did the interview. I got the offer letter, and then they sent me to do my background check and all that, fingerprint, whatever. And then they called my references. I know they called my references because one of the ladies called me and was like, hey, one of your references isn't answering. So can you like tell them the answer? And I was like, okay, I'll let them know. Like, so boom, that was that. It was going fast. So August 1st, I graduated. Boom, boom. So then now I'm like, okay, I really need to start. Like, I had been looking at apartments, but I wasn't really sure if I was going to get the job because, like I said, the process was going so fast. And then it slowed down. Like, it kind of backtracked it, like, fingerprints, then your references. Like, wasn't you supposed to call my references before you did the interview and all? But I digress. So August 1st, graduated, came back home. Now I'm looking for apartments. And I kind of slowed down looking at apartments because I'm like, I'm not sure like what's going on with the job. And the job was in a whole different city. So I was like, I'm not going to get this apartment, move to a whole new city without a job. So I wanted to make sure that the job was secured. Y'all, my AC just came back on. So excuse that. I'm going to try to talk a little louder. But yeah, so I need to see. I don't know, we ain't gonna worry about it. So I was like, I'm not gonna like get an apartment in a whole different city and I don't have this job, like I don't have it like officially. Like I need my fingerprints to come back. I need everything to like fall in line. Boom. So I was like, okay, boom. I was looking at apartments. As I was looking at apartments, the apartments was getting taken like this. And the way it's set up is you have to make 2.5 times the monthly rent, which I don't understand, but I kind of understand at the same time, but whatever. So I'm like, dang, I really don't have that many options because this doesn't make a lot. Like, let's be honest. So finally found this one apartment, went through the whole process, paid the application fee, and it was like, oh, you short like $50. I'm like, seriously, like, it's $50. Like, clearly you could see I could make 2 times the rent. Come on now, it's $50. Like, come on, be for real. So they was like, yeah, no, we can't approve you, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, literally, this is the week before orientation for my job. Like, I'm like, Lord, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna have to like rent an Airbnb and stay in it until I figure out something. So I'm like, I'm starting to get nervous at this point. Like, what's going, like what? So I applied to another apartment that was a little bit cheaper, got it, like did the application process and everything. The day, be like, okay, so I had to be in this city for orientation on August 17th. Like, that was the first day of orientation. August 17th, 16th, 14th, 13th. I think I moved in this apartment August 14th. So on August 13th, the apartment complex was like, hey, you approved, you can move in tomorrow. And I'm like, really? Pause. Mind you, before you move into your apartment, you have to switch over the electric to your name. And you're supposed to really do that 24 hours before you move in. Mind you, the apartment hit me up 4 o'clock the day before I was supposed to move and told me, hey, you got to prove you can move in. So I was struggling the day of me moving, trying to get the electric switched to my name. Like, a whole situation, okay? That's just all I got to say. So everything was moving so fast. I had to hurry up, pack my stuff up, and get out of there. Like, get here. Because, like I said, I started orientation on that Monday. Mind you, is that Friday. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So, started packing up my stuff, loaded up my car, drove down here. Got to the apartment, and I'm like, what in the freak is this? Like, what is going on? Like, this gotta be a joke. Like, this is just, like, what is this? Like, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. So, boom. Went to the office. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. At this point, at least I have somewhere to stay, because just a couple of days ago, I was worried that I was going to be homeless. Mind you, I'm starting this new job, so where am I going to live during orientation? Like, what? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's not complain. At least you have something. So I walk into the leasing office or whatever, and they were like, oh, your apartment isn't ready. And I'm like, what do you mean my apartment's not ready? They was like, can you come back in 2 hours? I'm like, okay, whatever. Boom. So within them 2 hours, I went to Rooms to Go, Big Lots, did all that stuff, shopping around or whatever. Came back, they gave me the keys to my apartment. I walk into an apartment, and the apartment smelled like straight paint. Like straight paint, like they threw paint all over the apartment type shit. Like, it was crazy. And then it looked like they just placed the carpet down. I'm just like, like I'm not trying to complain, because I know my situation could have been worse, and I knew I could have lived in something worse. But it's kind of like, yo, this is my first apartment. Like, first impressions do matter. Like, so I'm just like, okay. Shantae, you know you like to decorate, so you're gonna deck this apartment out regardless of what it looks like. You're gonna make it look good. Like, at least you got somewhere to stay. Boom. So, like, it's not as bad, but it's kind of bad. Like, presentation is everything. Like, I don't know, but trying to get here, like, this apartment, my whole first apartment situation was like such a hassle. Like, I literally thought I was not gonna be able to get it. Like, and I don't have like I did all this on my own. Like, there was also family drama that took place during this time as well. So that kind of had me like not even in a good mood. That had me down. Like, I really had to do all this by myself. Like, me and my mom. Like, that's crazy. Like, we really, like, that weekend I drove back and forth from Orlando to Miami 3 times. That Sunday I came back, I rested for a little bit, and I had to be right back up that Monday to start orientation. So yeah, on top of all the trying to get the apartment situated, whatever, there was also family drama. So when I say like this whole first apartment situation was a lot, it was too much. It was very much ghetto. It was like there was many factors that played a part in it being very ghetto. Okay. So yeah, just to clear that up. I don't have no co-signers or whatever you call them, guarantors or whatever. I don't have none of that. I did all this on my own, paid my rent by myself, all my bills by myself, my what they call it, I forgot what they call it, but it's kind of like, what is it called, prorated rent or something like that, whatever it's called. Did all that by myself, like everything by myself. So I'm like, at the end of the day, regardless of what it looks like, I did all this on my own. Like, I did this. I did this. Like, I'm proud of me. Like, I could always fix up the apartment or whatever to make it look nice, but it is what it is. But yeah, trying to get to this apartment, like, I really thought I was gonna be homeless. Like, it was last minute. Like, cause okay, I'm all over the place. With the story. So my original move-in date was gonna be that Friday, which was the 14th. But I had applied to the apartment like that, the week prior to that. So it's kind of like you waited till the day before my move-in date to tell me, hey, you got approved and you can move in. Like, that's what kind of ticked me off at that. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I insert a clip of the empty apartment so y'all can see that. And yeah, boom, 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 boom. Your girl in her own apartment. I told y'all in my previous videos, go back to my previous videos. I was like, I'm gonna get my first apartment. I'm gonna get my own apartment. Like, and listen, I'm here. Hello? Anyone here? Hello? No, it's just me. This is my house. It's my house. Welcome to my house. LOL, y'all, but thank you guys for watching. This whole story time all over the place, but boom, boom, y'all get the point. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Toodles.